The Ram Mandir, a majestic temple dedicated to Lord Ram, the seventh incarnation of Vishnu, stands tall in the holy city of Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. It is a symbol of faith, devotion, and cultural heritage for millions of Hindus across the world. But how was this grand temple built with 0 rupees? How did the Ram Mandir Trust manage to raise enough funds for the construction without spending a single penny from its own coffers? And what is the significance of this temple for the Hindu community and the nation at large? To answer these questions, we need to go back to the history of the Ram Janmabhoomi, the site where the temple is located. According to Hindu scriptures, this is the place where Lord Ram was born and where he ruled as a righteous king after his return from a 14-year exile. For centuries, this site was revered as a sacred pilgrimage destination by Hindus, who believed that a temple existed here since ancient times. However, in the 16th century, the Mughal Emperor Babur allegedly demolished the temple and built a mosque known as the Babri Masjid on its ruins. This sparked a long-standing dispute between Hindus and Muslims over the ownership and control of the site. The conflict escalated in the late 20th century when several Hindu groups launched a movement to reclaim the site and rebuild the temple. In 1992, a large mob of Hindu activists demolished the Babri Masjid, triggering communal riots and violence across the country. The matter reached the Supreme Court of India, which in 2019 delivered a historic verdict, giving the disputed land to the Hindus for the construction of the temple, while allotting a separate plot of land to the Muslims for building a mosque. The court also ordered the central government to set up a trust to oversee the temple construction. The trust, named Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, was formed in February 2020 with 15 members, including prominent religious leaders, government officials, and civil society representatives. The trust was entrusted with the responsibility of designing, constructing, and managing the temple, as well as developing the surrounding area as a cultural and spiritual hub. The trust estimated that the total cost of the temple would be around 900 crore rupees, or about 120 million US dollars. To raise the funds for the temple, the trust launched a massive donation campaign, appealing to the devotees of Lord Ram to contribute generously for the noble cause. The campaign, which ran from January 15th to February 27th, 2021, received an overwhelming response from the public. More than 18 crore people, or about 180 million people, donated over 3,600 crore rupees, or about 480 million US dollars, for the temple construction. The donations came from all sections of society, from rich to poor, from urban to rural, from young to old, from India and abroad. People donated in cash, checks, online transfers, gold, silver, and other valuables. Some even sold their land, jewelry, cattle, and crops to contribute to the temple fund. The trust also received donations from several prominent personalities, such as industrialists, politicians, celebrities, and spiritual leaders. The trust deposited all the donations in 3 banks: State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, and Bank of Baroda. The trust decided not to use any of the donated money for the temple construction, but to invest it in fixed deposits and other schemes that would generate interest income. The trust then used the interest income to pay for the expenses of the temple construction, such as the purchase of materials, labor, and other services. In this way, the trust ensured that the temple was built with 0 rupees from its own funds, and that the donated money was preserved for the future maintenance and development of the temple and the surrounding area. The construction of the temple began on August 5, 2020, with a grand groundbreaking ceremony, or Bhumi Pujan, performed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who laid the foundation stone of the temple. The temple was designed by renowned architect Chandrakant Sompura and his 2 sons, Nikhil and Ashish, who followed the Nagara style of North Indian temple architecture. The temple was built with pink sandstone, white marble, and teak wood, without using any iron, steel, or cement, to ensure its durability and longevity. The temple has 3 floors with a height of 161 feet, a length of 360 feet, and a width of 235 feet. It has 5 domes, 392 pillars, and 44 doors, all adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures. The temple also has a sanctum sanctorum, or Garbhagriha, where the idol of Lord Ram or Ram Lala is installed. The temple complex also includes other structures such as a museum, a library, a research center, a food court, and a guest house. The temple was inaugurated on January 22, 2024, with a grand consecration ceremony or Prana Pratishtha performed by Prime Minister Modi, who also served as the chief patron or Mukhya Yajman of the rituals. The ceremony was attended by millions of devotees who thronged to Ayodhya to witness the historic event. The ceremony was also broadcast live on various media platforms, reaching billions of people across the world. The ceremony marked the culmination of a decades-long struggle and a centuries-old aspiration of the Hindu community to have a temple at the birthplace of Lord Ram. The temple is not just a place of worship, but a symbol of faith, unity, and cultural heritage. It represents the values and ideals of Lord Ram, such as truth, justice, righteousness, and compassion. It also reflects the diversity and harmony of India, where people of different religions, languages, and regions coexist peacefully. The temple is a testimony to the resilience and perseverance of the Hindu community, who faced many challenges and obstacles in their quest for the temple. The temple is also a catalyst for the development and rejuvenation of Ayodhya, which is being transformed into a world-class tourist destination and a spiritual center. The Ram Mandir is a marvel of architecture, a monument of history, and a source of inspiration. It is a tribute to the legacy of Lord Ram, a gift to the devotees of Lord Ram, and a blessing to the nation and the world.